How'd it go, Mr.
Great. I think we're having a very good transcribed interview. Mr. Klain's being fairly responsive to our questions. We're breaking for lunch now. We expect this transcribed interview to go late into the afternoon. Obviously, we have a lot of questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions if anyone has anything.
That you haven't heard already in there? Interesting to you?
There have been tidbits. We've asked specific questions. Obviously, evidence emerges on a daily basis that would suggest Joe Biden wasn't mentally fit to be president of the United States. Just in the last few hours, obviously, the Hunter Biden interview with the Ambien, which is a mind-alternating drug and a controlled substance. So we obviously have questions about that. We began asking questions about that. We've also asked questions. You know, it's unfortunate that Dr. O'Connor pled the fifth because that would certainly be something that we would want to know with respect to the doctor. We've played some clips from the Hur interview. Obviously, Robert Hur was probably the first person that brought to the nation's attention that something was wrong here with the president. That's why he couldn't be prosecuted for mishandling classified documents. I mean, that's pretty damaging evidence, too. So I don't think it's any secret to the American people. There's evidence everywhere that would suggest that Joe Biden wasn't aware of what was going on around him. We're certainly trying to peel it back and determine who actually was making the decisions in the White House, because obviously we don't believe that President Biden was aware of what that autopen was being used for.
Did he corroborate what Hunter Biden said about the Ambien?
We'll release the transcript at a later date. Certainly we want to talk to everyone. I felt like Ron Klain would talk. Neera Tanden has talked. We've had, we're about 50-50 with the Biden inner circle answering questions, and I certainly appreciate the ones that are coming in and answering questions. So far, Ron Klain has done that.
Have you seen Joe Biden take the Ambien as Hunter Biden described? Because he was there during debate prep, and he talks about in the Chris Whipple book that he was tired, he wanted to go to sleep in the middle of debate prep, like during the day, not at night. So
we're asking a lot of questions about the debate prep, a lot of questions about the debate. Certainly there's evidence that has emerged in books that have been published talking about the debate prep. So we're asking probably the exact same questions that you all would be asking, and we're moving at a rapid pace on this investigation, and we'll release the transcripts as soon as we bring everyone in. We want to get this done as quickly as possible because time is of the essence, and you ask what's at stake. All of these executive orders and pardons are at stake because, again, there's no evidence that I've seen thus far that would suggest Joe Biden was aware of at least a majority of the pardons that he signed. He admitted that in the New York Times interview, as well as these executive orders. These executive orders were done while Joe Biden was supposedly in the White House. That raises a red flag in itself.
If the president is taking naps during the day, who's the president?
Those, I can assure you, those questions are being asked, and we'll disclose all the answers once we bring everyone in.
Wall Street Journal reported yesterday that President Trump was notified by the DOJ that his name was listed in the Epstein files. Have you read that report?
I read the Wall Street Journal every day. I saw that. I don't know what that pertained to. So certainly that's something that over the next few weeks, I'm sure the president will answer, maybe Pam Bondi or whomever. It may not be an accurate report. I don't know. So I'm sure that that's something that you all are going to ask the White House in the coming days and weeks. So we'll see how that plays out.
Could you give a sense of Democrats questioning him there for Klain?
I mean, the Democrats, they bring they get their hour and they say, so who's your favorite cartoon character and what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? I mean, that's the depth of substance the Democrats are asking in this investigation. They're not serious about this investigation because they don't want to know. They don't want to know, was the president that we defended for influence peddling, was the president that we defended for being mentally at the top of his game, was he actually not at the top of his game? Were these staffers actually the ones calling the shots? Though the Democrats on this committee don't want to know. So they're being nice in the depositions and interviews, but the substance of the questions they're asking is comical, and you'll see that when the transcript come out.